Starting the stream. I didn't even check my mic quality. Hold on. But yeah, I can do that. What's the stream? Hold on.
SNDanle is now live.
Thank you,
Streaming
StreamGord.
Minecraft, Bedrock, Minecraft, Bedrock S1E1.
Yeah, we're good.
We're so back.
Just make sure. Yes, Elisa, we are so back. We should have channel points as well now. Oh, yep, it says I have infinite channel points. As the streamer, that's kind of insane. Yo, imagine not having infinite channel points. No, I'm joking. I'm back!
Okay, bro, no need to flex. We get it.
Okay, it's about time we move, shall we? In the meantime, let's talk about where I've been and such. God, I've not played Minecraft in a week, maybe? Okay, we instantly have 6 viewers. What? W combo. Okay, why do we instantly have 6 viewers? This isn't even hardcore. Chat. Some of you maybe, and some of you, like a few, like maybe one person, has been wondering why I haven't been streaming. And to that I say, don't know, honestly.
Keep doing too much.
Okay. So, okay, big reason I've been gone is because I turned 18 in the end of February. So, I had a lot of stuff to arrange. I rebuilt my entire room. I now have a PC in my... I now have my PC right next to me. Let me just cut a tree, bro. But I've been making a lot of changes. Changes have been happening that I have control over. Changes have been happening that I don't have control over. Yeah, it's been a little bit since I've properly streamed. Sure, a little bit, and like a little 2 weeks maybe. 2 weeks ago, I did a little stream, but that was one hell of a failure. So that was just great. So I thought, why not go back to something I'm more comfortable with now that I'm all the other stuff is settled down a little bit. Sorry if there's echo. Like I said, the room is more empty than it used to. It used to be the worst room I've ever seen. I would love to show it before and after. As for the before, I don't have a picture because I was too ashamed of it. As for the after, just go to the Discord and in the SNDanle-Vodz channel. That should show you everything you need. But I'm not gonna make like a attention-seeking excuse like, oh, WR. I'm not gonna make an attention-seeking excuse like, oh, my life's so hard. I haven't been streaming because I've been going through stuff. Because that's just not true. I haven't been streaming because I haven't gotten to it. Because throughout February, I've been, well, mainly getting a life. That is the complete opposite of what I was going to say. I don't know what I'm talking about. Throughout February, I've been grinding platinum trophies. In that month alone, I got like 10. Which shows that me getting a life is not true.
Yeah,
but after that,
finally touched grass.
After that, I touched grass. After that, I got a life, got my shit together, realized that the way I was living and You know, plats are cool and all, but it's not a day. It's not a good thing to be doing daily, especially for mental health. So, with turning 18, I got a proper income. I, um, you know, well, long story short, got my shit together. That's basically the moral of the story. I've been trying to improve on everything mentally and physically. Something changed about this game. Nightbot is also back. Nightbot is very back.
Shut up, Nightbo, not the time.
So we're, for this series, some OG viewers might be wondering why it's not hardcore, because that's kind of what I was known for. To my trusty 30 followers. It is not hardcore because that just was a repeating cycle of me dying in the most goofy ass way because I'm just getting skill issued all over.
Make sure to hydrate.
And shut up, Nightbot. So that was kind of a repeating cycle of me getting skill issued. Like I'd get full netherite on my Lytras and just die, and then we restarted, and that was just an infinite cycle, or at least the start of one. So I thought, wouldn't it be better if I just made a different series where I'm just in survival? And here's how it's gonna work. Quite frankly, I haven't thought it out entirely, but
oh god, I forgot there's ads now.
You forgot there's ads now. Is there an ad roll? That was the point of talking. Well, I don't know if everyone has an ad roll, but still. Okay, two things. Streaming is one of the things I was, and that I'm now trying to fix because my streaming schedule has been horrendous. Sure, I've done some streams, but like, I started again January 1st, and I've had maybe 15 streams since, even though it should have been way more. Because I've been dodging streams, which is not a good habit either. So that's also one thing I'm trying to improve. So I finally did the shit with my room that I was planning to do for ages. How bad are the ads?
4 ads later.
4 ads? No way, you've got 4 ads, bro. Oh wait, let me see what the settings for that are.
I got 5 of 26.
What?
Yeah, I see.
That's sure something. But yeah, I've been trying to fix some habits. Obviously been spending time with my lovely girlfriend. Even while grinding plats. Basically like...
So I have no idea what you were yapping about the last 3 minutes.
Oh, that's lovely. Just been talking about what I've been up to. And the fact that I've missed way too many streams, so that's another habit I'm trying to properly evocate. I also finally got Twitch affiliate to work. Apparently I had to fill in the form 7 times. That's such an over-exaggeration. Just some details
Now we
were
can tell DW.
some details were done differently, and like if you, and apparently I made the slide, or I did one of the 4 pages, one of those like lines I filled in an optional thing that if you didn't do that, your well, if you did do that like I did, your zip that you have to put in later, which is your postal code, it just wouldn't allow you to type. And I thought that was an issue with my phone. Then I tested it on my iPad, still did not work. Then I tested it on my PC, still didn't work because the whole time that I streamed I streamed since January, and even last year in November, the parts where I streamed, I low key had Twitch affiliate, but like didn't set it up yet. I kept assuming that it was just the fact that I had to do it on PC, so then I got a PC and it still didn't work, so then I properly looked into it for obvious reasons. Okay. Well, I said we look for... What do we look for first, Chad? Like a village, a cave, or a build spot? I feel like this is a decent build spot. That's a little funky though. And as for the series, instead of just starting a new world every time I die, which is how hardcore works, I'm not on hardcore this time, and every time I die, I just make like a new house and like get different stuff. Especially for the people who know about speakulars and what I do on there. That's basically what I do there, but I rarely die. So I hope that's just going to be the same here. And then we're just going to have a good series. And then when I die, it's not all reset. Just like, I'm going to regrind gear. Even if that's like using my old farms and stuff. So, it'll be less challenging, but the results will be better.
Everything you see.
Me on speakulars? No. Spear maze, actually.
You totally not.
I never mace anything. I spear mace. That's completely different. But I think it's
all right, same
a
thing.
good start to find a cave like this and get some iron. Why is it so dark? Is my brightness just not up whatsoever? My brightness is 100. Oh wait, it was light adjusting. Now I can see just fine. And worst case scenario, I could turn the light in my room off as well. But yeah, now that my PC is here, we will also get... I say we like I'm the one watching. I guess technically, but not that way. I will start streaming on PC as well. And then I'm talking like Repo, Minecraft, Java, which I'm going to be horrendous at because that's forced on keyboard and mouse, which I never play on. But another big thing is going to be Repo. Because that's a game I really enjoyed when it came out. I'm going to try to figure out how to play it on the release version. Because if I can, because with the release version, with the release version, I only had my PC at my dad's, which I only visited once every 2 weeks. But the 2 days I was there, bro, that weekend, like every single time, about every 2 weeks, the whole weekend, I would be grinding that shit 7 hours a day. I would grind Repo more than I slept when I was at my dad's. Okay, let me just stop yapping and getting and killing animals and actually try to find something like a cave. I'm just heading back to spawn right now. Let's go this way. I'll just find a cave first and then a village, I think. I feel like that's a good course of actions. I can already tell these caves are shit. That's why I'm walking past. Also, I have to cook my food. But yeah, Minecraft is not nearly going to be the whole thing I'm streaming. I'll maybe find like a Battle Royale game to stream or something like that. Just for extra variety. Maybe I'll get back into Apex. Maybe. But as for story games, we have a few on the list, which are right now Red Dead 2, High on Life, and probably Ghost of Tsushima. So I will also be playing, and maybe Elden Ring. I'll see if I stream that. If it like becomes free for PS Plus or on a sale, I'll get it. But not right now because I've spent $600 this month, and it's the 10th, so I need to chill out on the spending habits real quick before that becomes a problem. But now I'm kind of controlling it. It's fine. I only bought... Oh! Talking about stuff I bought, and while we're on the topic of other streams anyway, I'm gonna find out how ethical it is to stream in VR, and at that rate we'll have other VR games I can play. So I'm also gonna play VR. And I remember that I remembered a VR game. Sounds very weird, I know. Or well, a game that I played that I can also play in VR, but I low-key forgot. So maybe I'll remember it, but when I'm talking VR, we're talking like Swordsman VR, Super Hot VR, Job Sim, Resident Evil 8, probably. That's not anytime soon, though. First, I gotta get familiar with how all that works. Right now, how I see it going is the first few streams are going to be this Minecraft world. Then, after that, I'll play High on Life. And after that, I'll do something on PC. I don't know what yet, but something. Nice thing on PC is that I can also switch games, which PlayStation does not allow. But we'll get into all that. Just no rush. Because now I'm actually going to be streaming properly. I hope. Because like I said, I'm getting rid of bad habits, and dodging streams was one of them. Big thing, or well, big reason I struggled to stream properly was lack of motivation, which is mainly talking to a brick wall. I'm not going to complain about having low viewers because that's very normal. Because like realistically, is how a channel should start out.
Brick wall here.
Ew. No, but I already had a good head start with how my channel started because, like, I think my genuinely first stream got like 5 viewers already, which is kind of insane. and I mean like 5 average. And then my second, I got a shout out from Connor's Anime. So shout out to him first of all. He really helped me get my. He doubled my follower count, and really got me off the ground. And now that I have Twitch affiliate, I have another reason to take it more seriously, other than just turning 18 and wanting to take my responsibilities seriously. But you know, if you're in chat, feel free to talk to each other, or like if you even think about asking anything or chatting anything, just do it. It's like interactive content for you guys. It's extra engagement for me. I see that as a win-win, me personally. But I don't really care about the Twitch stats, and I especially don't care about the money.
The one talking to a brick wall, Ren.
Well, about the other chat, yes, but of course you're talking to me, so not an entirely brick wall. Actually, I could take some of these, like one of each. That's 3, but that's a different story. Just because then I don't have to ever find these again. Same for melons. So I'll just take a few. God damn, since when do melons drop so many? I didn't know that. Over 4,000 hours in the game, by the way. But you guys can expect PlayStation, PC, and VR content. And I just realized that I got sidetracked before. I really don't care that much about follower count, and especially not money. But I feel like it would make the streams more entertaining with an active chat. So I kind of want to get to a point where I have an even slightly active chat. And then I will fully stop caring about how many followers I have, especially about how much I made. Like right now, I can easily live off what I make, and that's just from you know, child support that now goes to me since I'm 18 instead of to my mom. I will not disclose anything, but it's enough for me to live off of. Is that a fucking mushroom island? That's insane. I think that's an ocean monument, and they're in the water. I'm gonna make a boat. I feel like getting started on a mushroom island is kind of fire. We're not even in a fucking dark oak. We're in a jungle, not a dark oak.
Well, my bad.
Step up your game, Alice. Lock in.
I just remembered last time.
Yeah, I also remembered. This is a pretty big island, and there's a big chance always that these are pretty small, but look at it. It's a pretty big island, very buildable. So we could just live here for shits and gigs. Don't think I wanna, but I can at least, you know, write the chords down.
And massive island.
Massive? Alright. Yeah, I'll be the one typing it. I'm just gonna go minus 2k. Why is there so many dolphins? Minus 400.
Minus 2,000 minus 400.
So like that we have the chords so we can revisit it anytime.
Shroom Island.
I feel like now we should just focus on finding a base spot. Why is there another Motion Monument. Ocean Monument here. But we're gonna look for a base spot.
Why did I read that as broom?
Because you do them chores, you female. Oh, I also got a new chair chat, no more squeaks. Also turning my van off.
Okay, what?
Because the 21 streams van noises traumatized me, even though it was to stay and to like. Is that another fucking mushroom island? That's insane. I'm just gonna turn this way. Or are we gonna go between the islands? Look at this site. There's 2 mushroom islands next to each other. What are the odds? Someone calculate it. After playing Java, and I played Java more recently than this, and this feels so... I see why people complain about Bedrock so much now. I genuinely do see it. Anyway, now that I have Twitch affiliate, the main reason I wanted it was another ocean one. Was channel points, which we have now, so I'm happy with that. And other than that, I don't care about donos whatsoever. If you, like, because like I said, I can live off what I have. I'm actually quite spoiled. So don't, I want to say feel pressure to donate, just don't donate. If you don't, if you're even slightly hesitant, don't, but you know. Or stuff like subs and all. I'm not streaming for money. There's a lot of other streamers that need it a lot more than I do. So if you want to donate, then like find a streamer who needs it. I'm also not gonna pretend to be very rich and stuff and brag about whatever. I just want to point out that there's people who need it more. Followers, however, I could use just to get an active chat. Other than that, I'm just gonna get used to stream. Oh, I remember the other VR game. But other than that, I want to get used to streaming and what it has to offer. But the other game that I think I can play in VR is Phasmophobia. So I can 100% revisit that and play it in VR, I think. 100% I think. That does not add up. But does someone in chat know if Phasmophobia works on the PSVR 2? Someone want to look it up? But hey, in the meantime, with streaming, I'll find story games to play. First one is either High on Life or Red Dead. I'll see.
It works apparently.
Yeah, fast on the PSVR 2? Because that's fire.
Yes.
Okay. Might stream that at some point. Oh god. Because I know a good bit about Phasmophobia. But it's the VR part. Because same with Resident Evil Village, I know a good amount. I platted the game. So much easier on Java. I platted the game, but in VR it's just such a whole different scene. I missed almost every bullet when fighting my first Lycan in there. See, a bundle is exactly what I needed. That's just not what I meant to press. The slow inventory movements. See, I was gonna live near a village, but this is the most diabolical village I've ever seen, and I never want to be associated with it again, so I'm just gonna kill the golem and dip. I'll use this as a building block for now, until I get a bucket to go in that slot. I'm not gonna pretend to be good at this game, but I just know stuff. Yo, Golem, whoop his ass. Yo, Golem, whoop his ass. I'm better at your job than you. How's that feel? Wait.
Bro has 4,000 hours in the game and doesn't think he good.
Well, no. I indeed do not think I'm good. Because not too much of that is like starting up a survival. I feel like hardcore proved that I'm really not that good at this game. Hardcore was a big factor in that. Or making me realize that at least. But I don't care about being good. I care about... what do I care about? As for Twitch, I care about, I guess, giving or making people entertained. That point of money, at least. I want to, just with Twitch, the whole thing I want to achieve is like a community.
Amazing people.
Being amazing people. I am like, feel like the reason why I don't think I'm good at, or well, yeah, no, I don't think I'm that good at Minecraft is because, first of all, Bedrock is a little no skill compared to Java, and I cannot prove my skill in Java because I'm horrendous on keyboard and mouse. My whole skill is on controller. But also because if I'm good at something, I'm good at like different things. I have a whole bunch of things I'm above average at, but nothing I'm the best at. That's, I think, the best way I can word that. At least that I know of. I cannot name you anything that I'm the best at that I know. Yo. Genuinely couldn't think of anything. Oh yeah, I wanted to make the hay bales into bread. Whatever. I'll do it when I craft again. Got the iron anyway. This terrain is horrendous. I do not want to live around here. Even though that's a nice spot, the surrounding area is just so bad. You know, maybe. Well, depending on how good the world does, I'll see what the next stream is. But sooner than later, I'm gonna start with a story game. It might even be me to the next stream, which is on Thursday. So stay tuned to see what the next stream is going to be. And farm some channel points. I think that's my eventual goal with Twitch. Just a community, really. Nothing specific. And I guess eventually I want to, make a living from it. But especially early on, I could not care less about that. Or like setting that up for in the future, I don't care. And I'm also realizing that just money talk is probably not the most entertaining thing. So, now that I've been yapping about what I want to do with Twitch for half an hour, I don't know what else to talk about because I just be yapping to myself on these streams. That's my point. If you guys do want to see something specific on a stream, if you want to see me play something specific or anything like that, join the Discord. I'm actually after I end the stream, I'm gonna make a channel for stream suggestions because I could use some. I have a bunch of, I have a few, and I technically have a bunch of ideas, but I made that list in December, so it's pretty outdated. Well, I can pull up the list while I swim. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, I can also get that PC game now. Yeah, that's gonna be a stream soon as well. Maybe this is good cave. For Iron, it might be. Nope. Guess not. I think someone's. Hold on. It's a whole different story now. Wait, is CTS cooked? No. First stream back and TTS fucks up. It's always during a Minecraft stream as well. Alright, I'll be actively reading chat, I guess. I think that's the only way. Where's the whole chat cooked? Because I'm not seeing any messages pop up either. Hold on. What if I do this? Why do we run into these problems every single time it matters? And why are my tags still Resident Evil 7 Biohazard? I was really not prepared. Oh, not well prepared. Let me just open mod view. No, stream manager. Oh, I dropped in followers. Damn. I did not make those mod or those goals. Wait, I can see that chat through here. Thank you, TTS broke again. More ads, TTS. Yup, damn, test. We're just invisible now. Okay, so I can see that. Why did I just get 10 SNDanle-Vodz? Okay, I can read it now, though. I can read it through mod view. But I was here to edit the stream shit. Stream shizzle. Tags. That's the word. Okay, it'll be a short stream today because there's a lot of stuff to fix. But I think you can just chat. Hold on. Another test would be nice. Yeah, okay, I can read the chat through here. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Alright, but TTS is broken, so I'm just gonna read out the chat messages. And I don't know if people in chat can see other people's messages, but that's just not a problem I can fix as well. Something always has to break, man. See the chat early, so... Okay, so the whole thing was me not being able to see it. Which we found a solution for. Well, that's not the whole thing, obviously. Also, TTS is broken. But yes, okay. Is this a good iron cave? Nope, there's water. Can you sleep here? No, zombies problem. Cool. Hey, buddy. Potato. What is that firing rate? I forgot how OP Bedrock skeletons are for a sec. It's gonna be a short ass stream, I can tell you that. And it ain't because I'm dying, those zombies. Also, that is another problem that I had before I was streaming. I just wouldn't accept short streams. That's also why we ended up... After my first hardcore death, I just randomly started playing Roblox games with viewers. Which is a concept I can come back to. But that was a very impulsive decision, which was not worth it. But short streams are fine. Sure, it's better to stream for longer, but because that just means more stream time. I could restart the stream, but then the VODs are gonna look weird and stuff. I guess this is just gonna be explaining where I've been, what I've been doing, what I'm planning. That's basically what this entire stream has been so far, so I can basically title it that, with some idle Minecraft gameplay in the background. I'll probably reach the hour mark though. Yeah, your average used to be 4 hours. Yeah, like Yeah, something like that. And when I did Madhouse, I didn't know rather it's saved or not. So that stream was almost 6 hours, and then I continued for like an hour or something the next day. And then I think I did bedroom. Right? Yeah, I did bedroom right after. So that was still a shorter, but just a stream finishing stuff up because it was already way too late. Everyone that was watching was already going to bed or had gone to bed. So, uh, that wasn't that good of an ending. But hey, Madhouse wasn't too bad. Other than like that one moment I got stuck with no health, no healing, in the middle of the old house. But yeah, I still have a lot of stuff to fix. I only arranged affiliate today, so I still gotta look into all the settings thoroughly. But I guess we can use the stream to well, first of all, talk about where I've been, which I've done. That's basically done. I don't know what else I could possibly say about it. But also just testing affiliate stuff. Like, who wants to highlight their message? Wasn't it like 1 a.m. at that point? Yeah. And I remember Mariam just begging for me to find a safe point as well because she needed to go to bed. Does someone want to sacrifice their balls for a message highlight to see if that works? Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, okay. Try to highlight a message, Alice. It should only be 100. Yeah, okay. So basically, when there is a busy chat in the future, yeah, okay, this is such a good living spot. What? This looks so nice. But hey, the message highlight works, the bits work. Now, now, Alice, can you try making a prediction? Assuming you're in mod view, it should be the panel all the way to the right. If you have the same mod view as me. Don't know what the prediction could be. Killing the golem in the next minute. Or something. I don't know. Someone who wasn't in mod view. When that prediction starts, I should see it, and then the minute starts as well. And people should be able to gamble. You know what? I'll give people a minute to gamble their balls, and then after that, so make it like 3 minutes, maybe, or a certain amount of hits, whatever. Or ads. Well, I'll make the prediction. And then you guys can gamble balls. You know what? We can make this first prediction like a trivia type of thing. And then when we're in story games, it can be like gameplay stuff. Alright. So I'm gonna punch the golem and then tower up. Or should I do all hits with a sword? Alright, I know what prediction to make. The prediction is gonna be Wait, ready for requests? Okay, start prediction. What viewers will predict? Kittle Golem in less than 8. Iron sword hits. Yes. No. There's a 30-second period. Okay, it should be able to work now. Okay, no one's betting any balls, but it's fine. No balls need to be bet. Okay, now that's done. 1. Let me get save. We're at 1 right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 with 1 non-crit. So, no. And our first prediction is done. Absolute cinema. No, don't start another one. Don't open a different app either. Okay. Everybody got it right. I don't know when or how or... But cool, we know how prediction works and predictions work. Alice, you still need to figure out how to do it so we can... So I don't have to do it and we can do it mid-gameplay. But I'll just tell you what prediction I want to do, or just do a random prediction that you want at a random time. I feel like that's fun as well. So Alice, I'm putting you in charge of predictions. So when you think there's like an appropriate thing of me doing something in a certain amount of tries or a certain amount of time, I'll predict it. Like before the something mark. That's going to be the Alice job. And then in the name of her, I'm going to get some wood. But yeah, I'll make some more features, like I'll work on emotes and stuff. Try to make all of that work. And then we're going to do something more entertaining next stream. Talk about something more entertaining. Yeah, I just wanted to mark the start for this series. Okay, wait, you can gamble 4 emotes? Context? You can use the balls to gamble for emotes. I didn't know that. As I said, I need to dig into this and stuff. But that'll be fine. It'll go fine. A random emote for 320 balls. But like I said, in the name of Alice, I got a shield. But hey, we're basically all starting this journey together. and I cannot wait to go down it with you guys. When we're going to be back on this world, we will mine in this cave, which looks pretty good. Oh yeah, that's a good cave. Wait, let me like. You see the little top right corner of my armor bar? That little hole right there that I'm hovering over. That looks like, or that tells me it's going to be a good cave. So stay tuned for when we play Minecraft again. And for now, I will see you guys in the next stream when we're gonna do God knows what. But you gonna find out. So I hope to see you there on Thursday afternoon. Bye bye.